Ukraine, Sudan, Syria. Ukraine. The UN is very concerned about the pattern of attacks in populated areas that results in civilian harm. In the Kherson region, an aid distribution point of the NGO, ADRA, was hit this morning. None of the staff was injured, but the strike damaged their vehicles and forced them to suspend life-saving support to people in the area. In Zaporizhia, an attack damaged a hotel yesterday where a civilian was reportedly killed, and others injured. It is a hotel frequently used by UN staff and by other humanitarian organizations. It is imperative that international humanitarian law be respected. And we recall that indiscriminate attacks are strictly prohibited. And constant care must be taken to spare civilians and civilian infrastructure. Needs in Ukraine are once again increasing and will soon outpace our capacity to respond if more funding is not received. This year's humanitarian response plan, which calls for $3.9 billion, is only 30% funded. Sudan. It continues to remain extremely challenging to get humanitarian assistance into Khartoum state. Trucks carrying some 460 tons of supplies from the World Food Programme, WFP, reached Jabal Alia and Greater Khartoum, one of the areas hardest hit by the fighting. OCHA facilitated the convoy and engaged with the parties to the conflict to ensure that the trucks could safely reach their destination. Since late May, WFP has assisted more than 150,000 people in the Greater Khartoum area. The agency continues to scale up assistance to people who are fleeing Sudan's capital to neighboring states such as Jazeera, Northern and River Nile. Last week, WFP delivered food assistance in West Darfur state for around 15,400 people. Once again, we appeal to all parties to provide safe and unconditional humanitarian access to all parts of Sudan, including other hard-to-reach areas such as South Kordofan, and to all parts of Darfur, in particular North Darfur. Syria. The UN and our humanitarian partners continue to deliver urgently needed aid through the Bab al-Salam and al-Rai border crossings. 13 trucks carrying humanitarian shelter items, medicines, medical equipment and other assistance from the International Organization for Migration and the World Health Organization crossed into Syria via Bab al-Salam.